You know that one friend who always corrects by your grammar or drops random facts into conversations that you didn't ask for, but kind of secretly loved? Yeah, that's Ravenclaw energy. Ravenclaw is a house of wit, wisdom, and wonder, the one who lives in the library, but also in the stars. And today we're going to break down the astrology, mythology, and even a little sacred wisdom behind this house to show you why Ravenclaw is more than just the smart kids. It's the house of seekers, dreamers, and visionaries. Ravenclaw belongs to the element of air, the realm of thought, communication, and imagination. Its zodiac kin are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini gives curiosity, quick wit, and always asking questions, where Libra gives balance, fairness, and the ability to see many sides of a problem. And Aquarius, well, they give vision, innovation, and the courage to think outside the box. Together, that's the Ravenclaw archetype, intelligent, curious, and endlessly creative. In the zodiac wheel, the air house is the 3rd, 7th, and 11th, dealing with communication, relationships, and society. Ravenclaws don't just want to know things. They want to connect ideas, weaving wisdom into something bigger than themselves. If Gryffindor is the fire that acts, and Hufflepuff is the earth that sustains, Ravenclaw, well, they're the winds that inspire. Ravenclaw's emblem isn't a raven at all. It's an eagle. And that's perfect because in mythology, the eagle is the bird of vision, divine wisdom. In Greek mythology, the eagle was sacred to Zeus, king of the gods, symbolizing sovereignty and the ability to soar above mortal limitations. In Norse mythology, the eagle sat atop the world tree, seeing all realms at once. Astrology, the eagle represents the higher mind, the ability to rise above confusion and see the big picture. That's pure Ravenclaw, not stuck in the mud, not caught in drama, but flying high, gathering perspective. And then, of course, there's Rowena Ravenclaw herself, known for her intelligence, creativity, and the legend of the diadem. Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure. Her story is almost tragic in tone, with her daughter Helena betraying her trust. But that too speaks to the Ravenclaw lessons. Wisdom isn't always enough to protect us from heartbreak. Knowledge and logic must be tempered with compassion. Rowena reminds me of Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, strategy, and creative intelligence. Both are brilliant, who understood that knowledge isn't just about facts. It's about shaping the world with vision and foresight. In sacred traditions, the pursuit of wisdom is considered the highest path. In the Bible, the book of Proverbs, it says wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. And in mystical texts like the Kabbalah, wisdom is one of the divine emanations of God. It's not just intellectual knowledge, it's spiritual illumination. That's Ravenclaw at its core. The search for truth that transcends the material world. Every house has its relic. In Ravenclaw's, it's the diadem. A crown is said to enhance the wisdom of wearer. Mythologically, crowns are symbols of divine connection. In tarot, they appear as symbols of enlightenment, a crown of light above the head. Astrologically, the diadem reminds me of the crown chakra, the gateway to the higher consciousness. It's not just about being smart. It's about awakening the mind to the cosmic wisdom. Rowena's diadem, it's a symbol of the eternal truth. Ravenclaw's chase, that real wisdom doesn't make you superior. It humbles you. It reminds you how vast the universe is. So, who was the person of Ravenclaw? Well, if I was to build their astrology chart, I'd give them a Gemini sun, an Aquarius moon, and maybe a Libra rising. This is the person who's always reading 3 books at once. The friend who stays up all night having deep conversations about the meaning of life. Or the inventor who invents something no one else could have even thought of. At their best, Ravenclaws are visionaries, philosophers, and artists who translate wisdom into something that inspires others. But at their worst, they become detached, too lost in their own head, overly critical. But even then, their brilliance always shines through. Ravenclaw is more than just the smart house. It's the archetype of the seekers, the one who asks questions no one else dares to ask, the one who soars above the ordinary to glimpse the extraordinary. If Gryffindor is courage and Hufflepuff is devotion, then Ravenclaw is wisdom, the eternal reminder that knowledge, when guided by vision and heart, is one of the greatest treasures we can offer to the world. So tell me, would the Sorting Hat put you in Ravenclaw, or would you beg for something else? Drop your house in the comments below. I want to know where my fellow seekers are. And if you loved this journey into the wisdom of the houses, hit like and subscribe for more Harry Potter, astrology, mythology, wisdom, and magical storytelling. Next up, we're diving into the shadows, the astrology and myths of Slytherin. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.